Hi everyone, I'm Phil and this is another new YouTube channel, which is more difficult to say than I was expecting it to be. But you're probably more interested to know, what's this going to be all about? Well, let me answer that right off the bat with, I want to talk about three things in particular. Number one is about positivity. Number two is around productivity. Number three is around personal growth. These have been really important to me throughout my life, and embracing positive thinking and productive thinking has really allowed me to grow personally. And although I'm not going to pretend I've come up against the biggest hurdles and bumps and so on in life, what I have done is found the opportunity to use positive thinking to overcome any hurdle that I have come up against, to really, not let myself get stuck and down in the dumps and distressed by different emotions and worrying about having to solve everything within the moment, but really using the opportunity to learn from my mistakes and to build on those. So something I'm really keen to talk to you about is positive thinking, and some of the stories I'll go across will be one about sea monsters, believe it or not, those pesky crustaceans, eh? Also, I'll be looking at how I like to deal with rejections and how I can find a positive way of looking at these. I'll also look at techniques that I use to try and really help other people and to encourage other people to be positive, because I find that really rubs off on me as well and helps me move forwards. And I'll also look to talk about how to really go about life enthusiastically and what I use to try and encourage myself to do that. But also, and coined by a football pundit, I think, it'll be about bounce back ability, what you can do to bring yourself up when you think you've been knocked down. I look forward to sharing these with you. So productivity is something that I'm particularly interested in, and some of the things I'll be looking to talk about there is about reframing things. When they seem bad, how can you put them into a different way of thinking? How can I decide that I'm going to make something positive from this? I'll of course go over the Pomodoro technique, which loads of people have talked about before, but it's so powerful and so useful, and hopefully they'll reach someone out there who hasn't heard about this before, and they'll be able to make as good use of it as I've been able to. And of course, procrastination. Procrastination gets us all, doesn't it? So I will be looking to talk to you about techniques to identify what type of procrastinator you are and what you can do to really combat that need for procrastination. And of course, it will be around tackling the tough tasks as well, and trying to find out how we can really focus our mind to take on a task that feels a little bit too daunting at the beginning. That brings me on to personal growth, and what techniques I'll be looking to talk about will be about surrounding yourself with people that lift you up, not push you down. Will be about embracing the suck, because at times whenever we're trying something new, we're bound to suck. A wise man, I think, said, if anything's worth doing, it's worth doing badly. And I know that sounds like a bit ridiculous, but what I really think about it is if you really want to do something, you're not going to be great at it at first, so just give it a go. And when it turns out that you're no good at it, well, that's okay, because next time you'll be a little bit better, and then the time after that a little bit better. And that's really what I want to get to with these videos. I'm sure they're going to suck at first, but I'm sure with practice and with time, and hopefully with some really constructive feedback from people out there, then hopefully the suck will be less and I'll be able to embrace the positives. I also want to talk about setting goals that will really push you instead of just sitting inside your comfort zone. Let's really set some goals that can make you go out there and reach what you're really worthy of, what your potential truly is. And also, really importantly, I want to talk about creating habits that will really improve your lives. What can you do to really help grow? How can you really embrace the world that's out there? One of the features of my videos, as I make more and more of them, hopefully will be these different Lego pets, which as you can see here, this is my friend Humber, original name, that my wife has made for me. She quite enjoys making the Lego, and I certainly enjoy having them with me here as some form of moral support. So hopefully you'll see a few more of those as we flip through the different videos and the making process. Thanks for sticking with me through my first video for YouTube, and what remains for me to say now is have a really positive day, guys, and I look forward to seeing everyone out there on the next few videos. Any comments, of course, are very welcome. Thank you.